Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Demore. I am the VP of Client Solutions here at Orange Grove Consulting, and I am here with Keely Denenberg, the Senior VP of Client Solutions and Marketing. And today we are talking a little bit about DEI and how it's related to just being a good manager and good management. And in this video, we're going to talk about inclusive practices and how they relate to vendors and customers. So Keely, if you want to take it away.
Yeah, great. Thanks. So I think, if we think about DEI being good management, you want to think about inclusive practices in terms of the way you're communicating with, your stakeholders, your employees, and that then can extend past the organization to external partners. The most obvious kind of concept of this is the way you are inclusive as it relates to your customers or your clients. And inclusive practices in that regard would be things like making sure you are ADA accessible from a physical perspective, that you have wheelchair ramps, that you have the ability to interact safely with someone who might be using, has different accessibility needs. That then also applies to not just physical accessibility, but language and communication accessibility. You want to think about the formats that you're offering. So if you have someone who is low vision or blind, if you have someone who's deaf and hard of hearing, how easy is it for them to communicate with you? Are you providing accessibility? That's an inclusive practice. The other thing that's you should think about is the language you are using. Is it inclusive? Think about pronouns. Think about, the words that you're using, the people who are interacting with clients and customers, and how that could potentially be more inclusive. And then the other kind of external partner that we want to think about is vendors, right? Because that is, if you're really going to be inclusive and create these inclusive practices, you're going to extend that past just your employees, past your customers and clients, into anyone who you might be interacting with. And are you extending, kind of those practices to your prospective vendors? Are you interacting with them respectfully? Are you giving them feedback? Are you responding to them at all? Ashley, and just as well as I do, that we are working with both our clients, but prospective clients. And oftentimes we get ghosted. And it's the strangest thing that someone, asked us to create a proposal, asked us to provide them with information, and then we never hear from them again. And it definitely does not feel inclusive when you have spent time creating something for someone to review and you either never hear from them again or you don't get any feedback. And we have an open mindset where we'd love to get feedback and grow. And so I would encourage organizations that are thinking about creating inclusive practices to not limit it just internally and start thinking about external inclusive practices. And those are just a few of the ones that they should think about.
Great. Thank you, Keely.
Right. So everyone check back to YouTube for additional micro conversations like this one.